Alright, so let's see how NBA can also mean nasty baller automobiles, because every NBA player drives something worth looking at. Starting with retired NBA star Tracy McGrady's car that hurts the eye. I ain't even gonna front. That's why it's dead last on the ranking. Like other of his fellow players, Tracy likes his cars pimped out, ready to flex, which was exactly what this baby blue Mercedes-Benz CL600 was meant for back in the early 2000s. McGrady spent over $180,000 to customize the 2001 model at the famous West Coast Customs tuning shop. The car featured 20-inch wheels, full body kit with side skirts, custom Gucci print upholstery, and several other enhancements. He decided to sell it on eBay for $38,950. And what a good idea, because this whip didn't age well at all. 20th place. Kawhi Leonard might be the only centime millionaire I've ever heard of that drives a green 1997 Chevy Tahoe that won't catch any hoe, as a matter of fact. Kawhi isn't on the lookout for hoes, but rather a comfortable ride in an incognito car. And that's to say the least. This shitty ass car is worth only $4,000. But buckle up, my people, because after having a good laugh, Kawhi had enough of rolling around in a car worth a Big Mac and switched it up to a white Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the most luxurious SUV in the world, worth $500,000. Now we're talking. When you have a yearly salary of $39 million, you can't afford to be humble. Kyrie Irving might have owned a 2014 Jeep Wrangler back in the day, but when he signed that NBA contract, nothing stopped him to purchase not one, but two Audi R8s, each expected to cost around $140,000. And because he's really into Audis, he even got a blacked out Audi S5 with 20-inch Vossen CV3 wheels. 3 German cars. Life's good for Kyrie. Dennis Rodman was one of the most atypical players we've ever seen in the NBA, and his cars were no different. From a 1996 Porsche 993 TT that had a nice bright yellow color to it, which matches a hair color Rodman frequently wore during his days with the Chicago Bulls, to a 1959 Cadillac convertible gifted by Jim Jannard, the founder of Oakley, an eyewear and apparel company Rodman was a fan of. A 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo that had a side portrait of Rodman with flames trailing off his yellow hair. The paint job also had flaming casino dice and gold paint flakes with the promotion of Golden Palace's website. It's the ugliest wrap I've ever seen. But it gets even uglier, yo, with his 1996 Hummer H1 with an artwork that included himself peeping out the back window at any driver who rides behind him, and also naked women airbrushed all over, and his Bulls number, which was 91. He sold it in 2016 for $55,000. Hard taste indeed. 17th rank for Dennis. One NBA player who's still 7 years old in his head might just be Dwight Howard, because he's not only been known to have a superhero fetish, but also customize his cars to look like his favorite comic characters. There's this 3-wheel Can-Am on-road that matches Superman's aesthetic. He's even got a Rolls-Royce Cullinan to match the villain Thanos. But his craziest whip has to be his redified Mopar that matches the Flash. Dwight's Challenger Hellcat is red and yellow, just like his favorite hero. It sports custom rims that light up, demon headlights, and even Flash's lightning bolt on the hood. On the inside, there's also Flash floor mats, Flash seats, and Flash-colored leather. Kinda childish, but at least the man has a passion besides basketball. Phoenix Suns' Kelly Oubre Jr., though, has a huge devotion for the purple color. He customized not only his Lamborghini Urus dark purple, but also a Mercedes Maybach S-Class with OG purple rims that look psychotic. His fleet also includes a blacked out Mercedes G63 and a Mercedes AMG GTS with a satin black wrap, custom painted wheels, and red accents for a mean touch. It's nothing too crazy. I didn't lose my brain cells and all, but still, it's better than a superhero themed car. Come on now, 15th place. Once known as NBA's most marketable player, Dwayne Wade has an estimated net worth of $70 million. Him and his wife have good taste in autos. Dwayne's first car was a custom blue Cadillac Escalade EXT that looked awful. But he grew some balls and taste over the years, and now he owns a nice little lineup. Check this out. A 2012 McLaren MP412C worth $130,000. A Mercedes SLR McLaren, a McLaren 600 LT Spider, and a classic, absolutely beautiful 1988 Mercedes-Benz 560 LS gifted by his wife, Gabrielle Union. When he turned 40, Wayne splurged on a brand new Mercedes Maybach S-Class as well. Pretty dope, Flash. PJ Tucker must feel like a kid again with his China blue Mercedes Brabus G800 with a cream interior that has a full Brabus Wide Star kit, plus a performance-lowering suspension, custom exhaust, and all the Brabus interior essentials. It has also been fitted with a set of black 24-inch wheels. But that's not the only whip in his garage. He also got a custom Ferrari 458 Italia with red rims by DreamWorks Motorsports, a Ferrari 812 GTS, a Maybach S-Class, and a custom black and red Ford Bronco for a more vintage look. 13th rank. Oklahoma City Thunder's guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has drip, swag, and taste. SGA's star shines as bright as his silver Mercedes AMG G63. Not only is it silver on silver on silver, but it's also Shai's favorite car in the garage, which means he thinks it's better than his Mercedes Maybach Virgil Abloh Edition, his Lamborghini Urus, and his Tesla Cybertruck. I mean, I can agree, this one-of-one spec is super sleek, just like him. So I think it's fair to put him at number 12th place, right there on the ranking. Like pretty much all his peers, DeAndre Ayton is also a car guy, but he likes to spice things up a little bit by having most of his cars wrapped red. A Challenger Hellcat, a Charger Hellcat, an insane Mercedes G500 4x4 squared riding on Forgiato Gambe 1 wheels, and a red camo Urus. Besides those, he went for presidential vibes with a spanking new Mercedes Maybach S580. It's a 2022 model year which comes with a black exterior and a Spalding maroon interior and tinted windows. It has also been fitted with 22-inch aftermarket wheels from Avant-Garde Wheels that look absolutely perfect. DeAndre is equipped in luxury, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? Who knew that Slovenian NBA player was going to be opening the top 10? Yes, let the festivities begin with the Mavericks point guard Luka Doncic and his crazy passion for cars. Don't trust me? Check this. He got a 1968 Chevy Camaro wrapped in pink and purple. This move was part of an advertising campaign that he was doing for the Jordan brand he has a contract with, but it still ended up being one of Luka's personal rides. He also owns a Lamborghini Urus upgraded by Mansory. The SUV wears a body kit called Venatus, which is Latin for hunting. It sports exposed carbon fiber elements, black wheels, flared arches, a custom air diffuser, which integrates 3 tailpipes, and, predictably, a custom interior. His garage also hosts a Porsche 911 and a Ferrari 812 Superfast. And put your seatbelts on. A wild, massive Hellfire 6x6, which is basically a Jeep Gladiator modified by Apocalypse Manufacturing. The player reportedly paid $425,000 for it. But believe it or not, that's nothing to LeBron James, who's casually speeding on the highway in his favorite hypercar, the Porsche 918 Spider, with an output of 887 horsepower and a 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. A literal spaceship worth about $1.4 million. He also owns a custom Lamborghini Aventador Roadster that looks kinda strange. Here's the story behind that one. The baller once collaborated with Nike to create the X1 King's Pride floral shoes. In return, Nike commissioned exotic car rental company Lulavie for a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster to match. So not only does the Los Angeles Lakers superstar have his own signature shoes from Nike, he has a custom $300,000 Lamborghini with a paint job to match. Now that's hella cool. I can't even lie. LeBron's fleet also includes a Ferrari F430 Spider with custom rims, a red Ferrari 458 Spider, a Maybach S600, a white Chevrolet Camaro SS, and a custom dark blue 1957 Chevrolet Impala. I mean, it's LeBron, baby. What did you expect? Number 9th place. Highly regarded NBAer Kobe Bryant owned a super nice car collection, alright? Kobe loved cars and was a great car collector. He especially had a weakness for Italian car makers, as he used to live in Italy when his father played for Calabria and Emilia Romagna basketball teams. Nonetheless, he was open to many other car manufacturers because he liked diversity, just as his game. His garage included the following: a matte black Lamborghini Aventador LP704, a Jeep Wrangler Call of Duty Black Ops Edition, a silver Bentley Azure Mulliner convertible, a classic Chevy Impala convertible, a purple Bentley Continental GT, a Ferrari F430 Spider, a Ferrari 458 Italia Spider, a yellow Lamborghini Murcielago, a white Cadillac Escalade, and a Lakers-themed 1967 Pontiac Parisian convertible once gifted by a good friend, Snoop Doggy Dogg. For the Black Mamba, rest in peace, my brother. A classic example of a true gearhead at heart is Washington Wizards point guard John Wall, that isn't afraid of splurging on as many cars as possible. Literally, the list is long, as it should be when your net worth is approximately $160 million. Gosh dang. Here we go, alright? A camel Mercedes G550 4x4 squared with red accents, a blacked out Maybach S-Class sedan, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, candy red Rolls-Royce Wraith, a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, a silver Ferrari 488 Spider, a silver Ferrari 458 Spider, a white Porsche Panamera with 22-inch custom wheels, a Bentley Continental GT, a dechromed and murdered out Bentley Flying Spur, a brand new Mercedes Maybach S-Class, a Dodge Demon, and a matte red Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Sheesh. Man, I gotta take a drink after that one. 13 cars for John Wall. Now that deserves number 7th rank. Ben Simmons' admiration for LeBron James is no secret. In fact, our boy Ben admires his idol so much that he bought the exact same car as him. Yes, Simmons got a blacked out hybrid Porsche 918 Spider as well. Stop playing with him. But we ranked him even higher than LeBron because his other cars are also perfection. A matte blue Ferrari 488 GTB, a silver Ferrari 488 Pista, that is one of the best Ferrari models out there, a murdered out Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and a 775 horsepower Shelby F150 Super Snake with a matte black finish, red striping and accents, tinted windows, as well as black dual spoke wheels. Simmons is Australian, so it's no wonder he loves trucks, or utes as they like to call them down under. But when we enter the top 5, there's only the real top dogs that remain. You know what they say, you have to live by your last name, baby. Well, that's exactly what LaMelo Ball has been doing since he was a teenager. At 16 years old, LaMelo was already pulling up at his birthday party in a blacked out Lamborghini Gallardo. What were you doing at 16, huh? But as of right now, his fleet is bananas. Flashy things, his Ball's specialty. From a bright red Ferrari F8 Tributo Coupe to a neon green Lamborghini looking like a tennis ball that has been customized with 24-inch wheels, which have custom red calipers with the word rare written on them, but also a wicked wide-body Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a custom Rolls-Royce Ghost with a pink interior, and a custom 2022 GMC Hummer EV Edition 1. The team at DreamWorks Motorsports worked closely with Ball to design a unique exterior and interior that perfectly embodies the style and essence of the Puma LaMelo Ball MB01 shoes. And the result is top tier. From the interior to the exterior, the audio system, the wheels, tires, and even the night lighting, this is a piece of art. Mwah! Number 5th place for LaMelo. When you're dating Kendall Jenner, your car's game gotta be on top. Aside from scaring opposing teams to death with his scoring prowess, Devin Booker also loves collecting classic cars from various eras. His collection starts with a 1973 Chevrolet Caprice convertible that comes with shiny gold wheels. It continues with Pretty Penny, a 1959 Chevy Impala that comes with a cream-like exterior color, gold wheels, a bat-wing-shaped rear, and a light brown leather interior. He also got Larry, which is a very lowered Chevy K5 Blazer that comes with a blue rusted exterior, OG wheels, and a blue leather interior. 2 black Buick Grand Nationals, including one GNX model, absolute classics, a 1996 Chevy Impala SS with custom wheels, and for a more modern touch, a neon green Corvette Z06 and a matte Ferrari 488 Spider. Now that's a serious collection. Number 4th rank for Booker. What's even more serious is Houston Rockets' Austin Rivers' car collection. It's that serious that he even got a separate Instagram account just to showcase his cars. He's a real car enthusiast. Let me prove it to you. He's got a red Mercedes SL65 AMG that looks fire. Even more powerful, he got his hands on a yellow Mercedes SLS AMG, but also a custom dark green Mercedes AMG G63 Brabus Edition, a Porsche GT2 RS, a burgundy Porsche 918 Spyder VSAC package, one of one that is absolutely miraculous, a white Ferrari F12 TDF, a dark blue Ferrari 488 Pista, a gray Ferrari 599 GTO, a Nardo gray Lamborghini Aventador SVJ with blue accents, a Porsche GT3 RS, even a Bentley Mulsanne, and an immense murdered out Hummer H1 Alpha that's worth around $200,000. You can't lie, he's got one of the best tastes in the whole league. 3rd place. If you've been following the Celebrity Cars for a while, you already know that Shaq's size is as big as his car collection. But since then, he's added some insane whips to the garage. Here's Shaq's cars and the new additions he bought recently. One of his first cars was a 1998 Ferrari 335 F1 Spider that had to be customized to fit his massive frame, exactly like his 2003 Hummer H2 with 26-inch wheels. A smart car too. I don't know what the F this is doing here, but hey, Shaq does whatever the hell he wants clearly, right? Anyway, a 2002 Cadillac Escalade with butterfly freaking doors and Shaq's iconic Superman logo, a matte black Jeep Wrangler, a gold Ford F-150, a 2018 Vanderhall Venice Roadster 3-wheeler, a Polaris Slingshot, a Cadillac DTS renamed the Shaqalac, a Range Rover, a 2006 Mercedes S550 convertible, a 2018 Vader Roadster supersize that looks like it came straight from Transformers or something, a silver 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo, a 2006 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, a 2003 Lincoln Navigator, a 2001 Chevrolet Express G1500, a custom Challenger Hellcat Roadster, and a brand new Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat that is perfection. And his 2 latest additions to the garage were a custom Rolls-Royce Cullinan supersize for him once again, and a blacked out $1.5 million Superman Rolls-Royce Phantom to match. Shaq's collection will always be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. Facts, B. 2nd place. I guess it's pretty obvious who will be number 1, right? MJ, of course, yo. Come on now. Michael Jordan's 90s basketball career was as impressive as his personal car collection. Each car was picked meticulously to have the best of the best. No player had better cars than him back in the day. Today, with a fortune of $3.2 billion, Jordan keeps his exquisite collection quite private. But here's all the ones we know about, alright? First of all, the Chevrolet Corvette was tied to MJ during his time with the Chicago Bulls as one of his favorite cars. He owned a silver Corvette C4 from 1983 to 1996 with Jump 23 license plates, which he got as a gift after he signed his contract. Later, he bought several other models, like the 1993 red Corvette ZR1 40th Anniversary Edition, and the shiny black Corvette C5 appearing in Netflix's Last Dance documentary. Maybe one of the most famous cars Michael drove while starring in the NBA courts is this black Ferrari 512 TR with M.Air.J plates. It is said that Michael ordered a custom seat for his Ferrari to fit more comfortably inside the cabin. Another Italian stallion MJ drove regularly to and from practice was the Ferrari 550 Maranello that had a naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V12 engine. The beautiful design of the car, penned by Pininfarina, inspired the creation of the Air Jordan 14 shoe. After his retirement, Jordan's passion for supercars was still alive. In 2006, he bought a gray Ferrari 599 GTB Florano with custom MJ6 plates. In 2007, he bought another front-engined, rear-wheel drive exotic supercar. His Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 edition was painted in silver, combined with black wheels and red brake calipers. Air Jordan has always been a fan of Mercedes-Benz, and he showed it by driving several models from the German company. For a while, he owned a 5th-generation SLR 230 in the SL55 AMG guise. In his younger years, MJ had a 3rd-generation 380SL R107. While in the 90s, he often appeared driving a black S-Class W140 limousine. Later on, he even bought a Mercedes-AMG CL65, even though there are no pictures of him driving this vehicle. The legendary Porsche 911 couldn't be missing from our list, as the GOAT has owned many different versions. The white 930 Turbo Cabriolet slant nose that made a cameo in the documentary had MJJJ plates, obviously referring to his father's initials. Besides his eccentric choices, he was also seen driving a very rare 1994 black 964 Turbo S flat nose with a turbocharged 3.6-liter flat 6, as well as a 1997 red 993 Turbo S with a twin-turbo 3.6-liter flat 6. The 911 also served as the inspiration for the Air Jordan 6 shoe, which had a similar emblem on the heel. The 1st-generation Bentley Continental GT, finished in green with dark tinted windows and $9,000 Lowenhart rims, resided in Michael Jordan's garage for 6 years and served as an inspiration for the Air Jordan 21 shoes. As of Aston Martins, he started with an Aston Martin DB7 Vantage Volante, painted in Rannoch red with a parchment interior, and a few years later, he bought a silver Aston Martin DB9 Volante with beige leather upholstery. One of the American-built models in MJ's collection was an infrared Cadillac XLR-V. Besides sport cars, limousines, and supercars, like every top-tier athlete, MJ owned several SUVs. Most of these were Range Rovers. He started with a black 1st-gen Range Rover, a classic choice for the early 90s. In the series, a red 2nd-generation Range Rover HSE 4.6 also makes a brief appearance. As of today, MJ's collection even includes a 2023 Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster, brought for $3.5 million. Jordan is one of only 30 people on the planet to own the high-performance sports car, as the company withholds production. This crazy beast has a 1,817 twin turbocharged V8 engine, allowing the vehicle to reach top speeds of up to 311 miles per hour. Absolute madness, yo. Michael Jordan's collection is undoubtedly the most iconic and best among NBA players. Whew, now that was quite a collection right there overall. Now, my people, it's your turn. Tell us whose collection was your favorite, and if you thought that this ranking was pretty accurate or not at all. Let us know. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and if you want to see more car rankings, check these videos out right here. And of course, tell us whose celebrity car collection you want to see next on The Celebrity Cars, baby.